video, we are going to practice excluding bank fee transactions. The exercise is going to be over here on the right-hand side that we will follow, and this is pulled right from the basic level ProAdvisor certification course. If you would like more information about that after we go through the exercise, be sure to click on the link below in the description. But let's go ahead and dive right in and see what we're going to do today. Recently, Craig connected his bank so that it would automatically send transactions to QBO for comparison. Before that, you were manually importing them. When the bank feed was connected, it automatically sent over all the transactions for the last quarter, the ones you have already matched to QBO using the manual import. So, how can you get rid of these duplicate transactions? Let's go ahead and get started. You will need to be in the sample company to do this exercise. Now, if you're not sure how to get into the sample company or get your own free QBOA account, be sure to click on the link below in the description. I have the sample company pulled up over here on the left-hand side of the screen. So let's get started. This scenario is a perfect example of when you would need to use Exclude. So to get to the banking center from the left navigation bar, let's hover over transactions and then select bank transactions. That is over here on the left-hand side. Here is transactions, hover over that, select bank transactions. Now you could have also clicked on bank transactions up here. It is a bookmark, but just in case it wasn't a bookmark in your client's page, that is the way you would go about getting to it. Now you will probably get this pop up if it's your first time in here. It's just a little bit of a guide and overview of what this area is for from QuickBooks. So go ahead and just click on the X to get out of it. Now, since only last quarter was affected, let's narrow down the list to just those transactions. So we're going to click on all dates to open the filter, and then in the date field, we're going to click all dates to expand the drop down so we can change it to last quarter. So here is all dates right here. Click on that down arrow to have it expanded. Now in the date field, we need to change this to last quarter. So click on, that's this quarter. Scroll down until you find last quarter, click on that, and then click on apply. Now the only ones we will see are from last quarter. We're going to click on the checkbox at the top of the column to select all the transactions. That is right here. It's next to date. Click on that box there. All of the transactions will be selected. And so when the black bar appears here, we want to click exclude. So go ahead and click on that button right there. And now you will see no transactions showing up here. Now the transactions have now been removed from the list and can be found in the excluded tab, which we'll show you in a minute. But in order to see all of the other transactions, you need to remove the last quarter filter and change it to all dates. So let's go ahead and do that. The same way we used that filter before, click on last quarter, change in the date field last quarter to all dates, and then go ahead and click on apply. And now the remaining transactions are going to show up for us. Now, if you wanted to remove these transactions from excluded, you realize, you excluded a whole bunch that you didn't mean to, you can do this easily. Go to the excluded tab first. So let's do that. That is right here. And now all of the ones that we had just excluded are showing up right here on this list. Now let's just assume that we want to not have them, all of them, we want to undo all of them. Rather than clicking on the undo on every single one, you can click the top checkbox to select all and then click undo when the black bar appears. So let's go ahead and do that. Click on that top box. All of them will be selected, and then we're going to select undo. You're going to get this little pop-up warning just asking if you're wanting to do this. And since this is what we want to do, go ahead and click on continue. And now these transactions are no longer showing in the excluded tab. So let's go back to the review tab to see all of the transactions. Click on that review tab. And now all of the transactions that we had just excluded and then we undid the exclusion have now come back into here. So yeah, you will see that these transactions are no longer excluded and are with the other transactions that are needing review. So that is how you would exclude bank fee transactions and how you would undo it if you made any kind of error there. So if you liked this exercise and you want to learn more about the basic level ProAdvisor certification course, be sure to click on that link below in the description, and I will see you in the next exercise.